In case you're curious, here's how much every social media platform has paid me with 17 million followers. TikTok I started exactly a year ago. My lifetime total is 452 million views, and you can see that I'm making a few dollars each day. That brings my total earnings on TikTok to $3,255, but wait until you compare that to YouTube. Facebook. I started posting videos on Facebook a few months ago and now have 3.3 million followers. I've gotten 3 payouts from Facebook. The first was $447, followed by $895, and the biggest was last month, $1,729. The cool thing is the videos I post on Facebook are the same ones I already made for TikTok, so there's no extra work besides hitting upload. Instagram, 4.1 million followers, and my videos have gotten 263 million views. Instagram pays some creators, but not if you have over 1 million followers, so I've made $0 from Instagram. YouTube, I have 753,000 subscribers. Now, YouTube pays very differently depending on if it's a short video versus a long video. I'll show you. This short 29-second video got 1.8 million views, and I made $3 from it. This long 12-minute video got 2.3 million views, and YouTube paid me $35,000 for it. For my grand total earnings from In case you're curious, here's how much every social media platform has paid me with 17.
All right, shalom. Shalom, mashallah, shalom, mashallah, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Qudash, Kalo Imlah, Allahaynawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Qudash for giving me the spirit to do this video. Double honors to the elect elders of Israel that are well. Strong salutations to your brothers out there that labor in sound doctrine and sincerity. Yahweh Shema Shah Barak control for elect and peace, blessings, salutations to the house of David the elect. And you saw this woman, she's pretty much going over the different platforms and whatnot. And this dude in the couch, he did a remix. He said, one of these is not like the others. Which one is worth your time? And pretty much, Yahweh Shema Shai has set up all these different platforms, all right, because all this is basically the internet. This is all the internet, whether it's Google, right, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, right, Rumble, BitChute, all right, MySpace, I mean, hell, you got so much, you know, there's so much out there, TikTok. You know, Yahweh Shema Shai set all this up, all right, for only one reason, for the main reason, and that's for this gospel to be preached in all the world. All right, see, Yahweh Shema Shai is sealing his elect, and ultimately Israel gonna be willing in the day of the power, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna exalt the ministry, man. All right, and via exalting his men, you know, the ministry gonna be elevated, man. You know, and it makes sense. You know, it clicks, man. It all makes sense. And you know, everybody have a platform. Everybody got something to say in this world, but only thing that's gonna matter, you know, is this truth. Okay, only thing that's gonna matter is truth. So let me start off by getting this. Matthew chapter 24. And verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, right? And then shall the end come, right? So this gospel, this truth, this doctrine of Yahweh Shai, all right, of the Israelites, of the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called blacks, West Indians, Haitians, Hispanics, Latinos, and North American and Seminole Indians, are the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, starting off with you Negroes, all right, are the real Jews. This gospel has been preached in all the world, and all the Israelites throughout the 4 corners of the earth that are descendants of the diaspora, the transatlantic slave trade, whether your ancestors was brought over from the Americas to the Europes and the Africas. That happened because Northern Kingdom was brought over from the Americas to Spain and other places, right? You know, the Sephardic Jews. That's Northern Kingdom, right? Then you got Southern Kingdom, all right, which was, you know, Southern Kingdom was spread out throughout the 4 corners of the earth. You know, all Israel spread out through the 4 corners of the earth, but Southern Kingdom really was spread out. I tell you that in Isaiah the 11th chapter. You know, so all the Israelites, the elect, that's going to bear witness with this truth, with this gospel, because according to Revelation 7, the elect, all right, the 144,000 are scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth, and that's what this whole internet Yahweh Shah set up the internet for, according to Psalms 19 chapter, which I'm gonna get, But it's all a build up, man. It's all a build up. Like I said, you got the whole internet, and the internet compromises these different platforms, whether it's the social media platforms or it's Google websites. Yahweh Shah, all right, is gonna Yahweh Shah is gonna get this thing everywhere, man. And then on top of that, people gonna see the miracles, man. People are gonna see the power. All right, people gonna see the power, and I'm talking about billions of people gonna be watching, man. Billions of people gonna start to tune in to this thing. Why? Because Yahweh Shah is starting to dial in, right? He's starting to dial in now. It's starting to get closer and closer to this thing happening. Let me read this, Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. So that's all the world, man. All the world. For a witness to all nations, all the nations on the earth. So billions of people gonna see this. Everybody. All right. Then shall the end come. Why? Let me go to Revelation 1. All right. Let me go to Revelation 1. Book of Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kingdoms of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith the Lord, which is and which was and which is to come, the Almighty. So Yahweh Shah, all right, he's coming back with clouds, the chariots, and all eyes is gonna see him, man. Right? All eyes is gonna see Yahweh Shah, right? Even the ones that was blind. All right, the blind gonna regain their sight, so this prophecy can be fulfilled. So when every eye gonna see Yahweh Shah, they're gonna remember those prophets, those great miracles. The prophets, the prophets, the apostles, the teachers of Yahweh Shah, the servants, the men of the Lord were saying this stuff was gonna happen, all the way up to the build up to the end game, to when they're gonna oh shit. All right, this is why Yahweh Shah said in Matthew 24 that this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. All right, for a witness to all nations, man. Everybody gonna hear about this. All the Israelites, all right, the elect gonna get sealed through this. All right, the elect gonna get sealed. All Israel gonna hear about this, and all heathens gonna hear. Everybody gonna hear about this thing, man. All right, and so when Yahweh Shah get back, it's gonna be the fulfilling. Yahweh Shah gonna fulfill all the the prophecies. All right, and people gonna see like, oh shit, what they said, it was real. People gonna, from people seeing the prophets in real time or through the internet, people gonna be like, oh, those guys was telling the truth. Oh my goodness, these guys with the power and all of this. Oh my God, it's real. It's gonna, yeah. All right, for that reason, let me prove it. Let me go to 2 Thessalonians. Let me break it down. We'll go to 2 Thessalonians, man. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed. Right, the wickedness be revealed. Esau, Edom is being revealed by the way of this truth, by the way of this word of Yahweh Shah, the gospel, man. All right, revealing who this person is, like what it says in Isaiah 47. All right, that nakedness shall be seen. All right, the nakedness of America, all right, the daughter of Babylon is being seen. The sins are being discovered, man. All right, we realizing who these devils are. We realizing who these devils are, man. It says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Right, the spirit of his mouth is what? The prophets. All right, the spirit of Yahweh Shah mouth is the prophets, man. He's consuming it. The Lord said, I will put my words. I will make thy words. Let me get that in Jeremiah. Or is it Jeremiah the 5th chapter? All right, Jeremiah 5 verse 14. Wherefore thus saith Yahweh, power of hosts, behold, ye speak this word. Behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire. All right, so the Lord making his words and the prophet's mouth and his servant's mouth and our mouth fire, and it's consuming the wicked, man. All right, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and his people wood, and it shall devour them. Right? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Right. So this gospel is being preached in all the world. Right, for a witness to all nations, and then shall the end come. Right, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Every eye shall see him, man. All right, and the Lord is using his internet because ultimately when it's time for the elevation of the ministry, when it's time for the resurrection of the tabernacle of David, raising up King David, all right, the spiritual power being manifest, all right, the power of Yahweh Shai, when we shall do these works and greater works than these, shall we do because he go up unto the Father. And that time, that's why the people going to be willing, man. All right, that's why the Lord going to give a great praise and fame in every land. Because this gospel going to be preached in every land. People going to see it through what? Through the unicorn, through the internet, man. Through these different platforms on the internet. They're going to see it in real time, but they're going to ultimately see it through the internet. That's why, it's going to be quick, man. Just think about it, man. This shit gonna blow overnight. This shit is going to blow overnight, man. You talking about what it's called going viral, man. You thought you saw something go. Wait till you, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna make this truth go viral, man. Go viral. Why? Through that power. People gonna be willing. And we're gonna get it. But Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna make this thing go viral overnight, man. You talking about hundreds of millions of views, followers, billions of people, man. People, every person is gonna be watching. They're gonna be tuning in. Okay. It says, shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So let's go back to Matthew 24. Okay. Matthew 24 and 14. This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness to all nations, and then shall the end come. You know? What is Zephaniah? Zephaniah 3 and 16. And that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear thou not, and to Zion, let not thy hands be slack. Yahweh, thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the burden, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee. Right? And I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. So, Yahweh Shema Shai, when the Lord started doing this, that's why he said, behold, I will at that time undo all that afflict thee. That's going to be the time with the raising up of the tabernacle of David, man. All right. Ushering in that new era of the power of the ministry, man. It's going to be, the Lord about to bring something totally, he about to shake things up. He about to shake things up, man. And now, once it started to hit me, when I started to dwell on these things, and I can see it, man. It says, at that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth when I turn back in captivity before your eyes, saith Yahweh. So Yahweh Shema Shai is definitely going to do this thing, man. All right, people, let me go to Psalms 110. Right, Psalms 110 and 3. Our people shall be willing that our power. Right, people gonna be willing. People gonna be tuning in. People gonna be watching. People gonna be wanting answers. People gonna have questions. People gonna be wanting to get involved in this thing. All right, just like we're gonna read it. Psalms 110 and 3. Our people shall be willing in the day of our power, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast to do it our youth. Okay. John 6 chapter. This book of John 6 verse 1. After these things, Yahweh Shai went over the sea of Galilee, which is the sea of Tiberias, and a great multitude followed him. Why? Because, right? He had great fame and praise, right? Because they saw his miracles which he did on them that were diseased. I'm gonna read that again, start from the top. John 6 and 1. After these things, Yahweh Shai went over the sea of Galilee, which is the sea of Tiberias, and a great multitude. You talking about thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, man. And it's just in that time. It could have been millions. It could have been thousands. You know, the scripture says a great multitude. It doesn't really number them. But it says a great multitude, right? Followed him because they saw his miracles, which he did on them that were diseased. Right? They was willing. Psalms 110, that our people shall be willing in the day of our power, man. Okay? So let's read this, man. Because the scriptures is written, John 14 and 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you. Verily, it means truly, truly. So what Yahweh Shai said, he ain't telling no lies. Truly, truly, right? Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, he do also. All right? The works that I shall let me read it from the top again. John 14:12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Okay? So it's about to happen, man. Whether you believe it, like it, understand it or not. Remember, John 21 and 20, John 21:25. John 21 verse 25. It says, and there are also many other things which Yahweh did, the which if they should be written, every one, I suppose that even, right? I suppose that even the world itself cannot contain the books to be written. Amen. So Yahweh did so many miracles that if you took all the books in the world right now, right, they still wouldn't fit all the works and miracles, all the miracles that he did, man, through the power of his Father Yahweh. And Yahweh said, we're going to do that and greater. So it makes sense, man. It just makes sense. And now the Lord got this internet, because back in that time, it wasn't no internet. But we're in a social media age. We're in an age where of viralism. You want to talk about fame and praise and clout and status and quickness, overnight. How about you? That's why the Lord said all this stuff for you. Think these celebrities, man? You think these celebrities?
Exactly a year ago, my lifetime total is 452 million views, and you can see that I'm making a few dollars each day.
You think these celebrities got influence or fame or praise? That's nothing. Wait, how about Shemal Shai got this set up for the end? All right, to magnify his name, all right, and his son's name, all right, in the ministry. Via his men, by giving them that power, man. So it's clicking. It makes sense. And I got this last scripture I'm gonna read. All right, Psalms 19. I'm gonna get it. Just pass. Psalms 19:1. The chief musician and Psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh Shema Shah, and the firmament shew of his handiwork. Day and day utter speech, and night and day shew of knowledge. There is no speech nor language where the voice is not heard. Their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. Right? So wait a minute, let's slow down. Day and day he uttered speech, and night unto night he shew of knowledge. Right, that's the stuff, that's these videos going up day and night. All right, that's the word being preached day and night. Where you got a video uploaded in the morning, right? Noon, afternoon, evening, nighttime, overnight, right? Verse 3, there is no speech nor language where the voice is not heard. Right, this gospel shall be preached. All right, this gospel shall be preached in all the world for a witness to all nations. So everybody gonna hear this, receive this, gonna be presented with this, because every eye gonna see the Lord. And everybody gonna be told that they was gonna see the Lord before it actually happened. So so the people know that Yahweh Shema Shah servants, the Lord said he wasn't a lie. He brought it, he was gonna bring it, he brought it to pass. Like all the other prophecies in ancient times when they were prophesying, he brought it to pass, man. People gonna know, man. People gonna know. People gonna know not to charge Yahweh Shema Shah as a liar or somebody that's lollygagging and playing around. Verse 4, their line is going out through all the earth. That's this internet. Through this internet, whether it's Google, right? These different websites, the internet, Google, or the social media sites, you got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all right, TikTok, the YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, all these different things, man. It says, and other stuff I probably didn't mention. So this is a whole, y'all know what it is, man. It says their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. Right? In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoicing as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. Right? All things gonna be manifest. The light is come. Right? This light, this gospel, this truth. Verse 7, the law of Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. Right? The law of Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul, meaning what? People, through what we just read, the context, people gonna become converted. People gonna be willing, right? In this time, the people gonna be willing, man. This is gonna be the ultimate sealing of the elect. We know we got some of the elect sealed, right? But through this, man, the Lord elevating the ministry, all right, all the elect gonna be willing. They're gonna get it, man. The law of Yahweh is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of Yahweh is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of Yahweh are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of Yahweh is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of Yahweh is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of Yahweh are true and righteous altogether. And people gonna be seeing all of this, man. All of this. Verse 10, more to be desired are they. It says more to be desired are they than gold, right? Yea, than much fine gold, sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb, right? So people gonna be, like I said, people gonna be the prophets, the servants, and the men of the Lord. When the Lord start elevating this ministry and start showing forth that power, people gonna be more willing and more attentive and tuning in to the service of Yahweh Shema Shai than any celebrity that ever walked the earth. Right? Any person with that, all that ain't gonna matter. It's gonna be a matter of what Yahweh Shema Shai is doing, man. That power, man. People gonna have a whole look, man. Yahweh Shema Shai about to shake stuff up. He about to shake it up. So I'm gonna read that again. Psalms 19:10. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold. So this knowledge, wisdom, understanding that the servants got, right? And it's gonna obviously bring fruition, all right, by way of things happening and by way of that power. It says, yea, than much fine gold, sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, right? And in keeping of them is great reward, right? Because people gonna see it, man. It's gonna be evident, all right? Yahweh Shai gonna make it to where there's no cloak for nobody's sin, all right? And it just all makes sense, man. This all is gonna be the bringing about the rising up, right? And the bringing about of the elect, right? The castaway is gonna be cast out. 2/3 gonna be cut off. The rebels gonna be purged out. Edom gonna be condemned, and the heathens gonna get their judgment, man. So it all makes sense. So with that, giving our praise to Yahweh by Shema Shai by Shem Kakwadash. The Lord is using all these platforms, and like I said, it's gonna be hundreds of millions, billions of people watching and following. Everybody gonna watch and see what's going on with the men of the Lord. So again, I want to give our praise to Yahweh by Shema Shai by Shem Kakwadash. Yahweh Shema Shai by himself for elect, peace, blessings, salutations to the house of David, the elect, DTA, there to America, about soon, coming out Shalom to elect, man. Shalom.